YouTube and welcome back to another NHL 25 video. Here we go again, Next Gen Week 2. We have 5 new MSPs and 1 incredible card, in my opinion even the fastest card in the game, or we can just call him a Walmart version of McDavid. So this week's MSPs will be Macklin Celebrini, Gutierrez, Scott Morrows, Jasper Wallstedt, Maverick Bourgault, and Mathew Barzal. I'm pretty sure I pronounced the Dallas Stars guy really wrong, but I just cannot pronounce these surnames, but you know what I mean. As always guys, if you're new to the channel, please smash that like button and subscribe, it's absolutely free, but makes me smile. Same as previous week, also this week we have a player from Dallas Stars, Maverick Bourgault, or whatever you pronounce his French surname, center or right-handed winger. I probably would use him on the wing because he have only 81 face-off stats. With playmaking forward you can boost the agility and hands, he also have tape to tape. I tried this card in moments and I absolutely love him. Yes, he's only 5.10 and probably would be bumped off the puck a lot, but in general he felt really good. Does he have a chance of winning a Calder? I don't really think so, but if you're a Dallas Stars fan, then I don't really see any reasons why would you not pick up this card. If you look at the skating stats, then speed is 89, acceleration is 88, and endurance is 82. I will really not touch the endurance anymore because I just think it's pointless. We all know every single card is having a very low endurance and we just have to live with it. The next one will be a goalkeeper from Minnesota Wild, Jasper Wallstedt. Synergy will be a speed boost, he's 6.3, so decent size for a goalie. Zone ability will be post to post, the speed is 81, vision is 89, endurance is 85, that's actually good, and agility is 87. Positioning and rebound stats are also quite decent. But again, I really never suggest anyone making a goalkeeper as far as he's not your favorite player or player from your favorite team. I really don't think that a single goalkeeper will win you a game. Because if you're looking for a goalkeeper, just pick the tallest one. And there is actually one release this week which I cannot wait to try out, so I will have a look at the card later on. The next one will be right-handed defenseman from Hurricanes, Scott Morrows. Actually a decent card, 6.2 with offensive defenseman. If you activate it, you can boost the shooting stats, so you can see then the slap shot accuracy, slap shot power, wrist shot accuracy, and wrist shot power is going up. Maybe the accuracy is not the best, but the power is definitely there. If you look at the skating stats, then speed is 87, acceleration is 88, endurance is only 81, so we're gonna skip that. Balance and agility is also good. The hands could possibly be better, but he does have elite edges, so I'm assuming he could play a little similar, like say like Makar. As a defenseman, I was expecting to see the checking stats a little bit higher. His body checking is only 85 and strength is 89, aggression 85, durability is 90, fighting skills 64. For a defenseman, you are expecting fighting skills to be at least 80 and plus. The reason why I'm pointing out the fighting skills is because you don't really need to win the fight, but if you can win a fight, you can gain a lot of energy back to your line. So that's the way how I'm gaining the energy back to my lines now when I'm playing rivals or champs. The next one will be Gutierrez from Anaheim Ducks. Power forward. I actually like the card. I don't know why they give him a big rig as a zone ability. 6.2. Acceleration is 87. The speed is 87. Endurance 81. Balance is 91. So if you activate, let's say, his synergy power forward, you can boost the hands, you can boost the balance, you can boost the puck control, and the checking stats are much better than the defenseman we just looked at. I don't think he will be a Calder finalist or win a Calder, but if you're looking for, let's say, a left-handed winger, he's a decent card. Obviously, EA is giving us a lot of good left-handed wingers like Michiko, even Celebrini will be good. But again, if you're building a team, then why not pick up the card? And from here we go to the Macklin Celebrini card. Not a surprise that he's getting a card because we all knew it will happen. Playmaking forward. If you activate the synergy, you can boost the hands and the agility. 88 speed, 88 acceleration, endurance is 82, balance is 88. Shooting stats are also good. Yes, the accuracy may not be there, but definitely the power will help you with those 1Ds. Hands also very good. And of course, make it snappy. I'm actually happy to see that EA gave him a make it snappy instead of, I don't know, Spinorama or any other stupid zone ability they could. He's not the tallest, not the smallest player as well, so he definitely can be a usable player on your first or second line. I probably would still use him on the wing just because his face-off stats are 82. Technically, if you have a good ping and you're good on the counters, then you definitely can still win a face-offs with him. Probably if you made, let's say, Sidney Crosby, you have Joe Nyvandyke, or I don't know, Rob Brindamore, you probably would not put him in a center position. And now let's have a look at the fastest card in NHL or Walmart version of McDavid, Mathew Barzal. A lot of people are asking, oh my god, why the hell they gave Mathew Barzal a card? It's just because he won a Calder a few years ago. So yes, he's not winning a Calder this year, so you all have to calm down. It's just a video game. They gave him a card because he's a master set master item this week, same as the Kaprizov was last week. Playmaking forward and playmaking boost. If you activate the synergies, you can boost the hands and agility. So basically, if you look at the skating stats, acceleration is 93, agility is 97, balance is 84, endurance is 83, and the speed is 93. Shooting, don't need to really say a lot, 87, 87, 87, and 88. really decent card. Would probably like to see his shooting being a little bit up, but I think you still can score plenty of goals. Hands, on the other hand, is 94, 96, 92, 97, and 94. Just incredible. I can see how this guy will score a lot of goals. Considering Mathew Barzal is 6.1 and he also have gold wheels. Yes, you will need to spend 2 ability points and it's not free like let's say on X Factor Connor McDavid, but this card is absolutely a beast. Can you just imagine you would have Barzal on one side, McDavid on another side, and John Ivandank on the center. That's the best line in the game. I personally think that week 2 is much better than week 1 because once they dropped the Barzal card, it was clear. Not a single card can actually compete with him. The sets are exactly as it was last week. To make Mathew Barzal, you need to trade in 286 overall MSPs. And if you don't really like a single MSP and you don't want to wait until June while they upgrade, if they upgrade, then I would probably suggest to trade them in both for Barzal because Barzal card will be more usable, let's say for the next 2-3 months, while, I don't know, Celebrini and all other cards would just be like being pushed down to the 2nd, 3rd and 4th line. If you want to make any of this week's MSPs, it's pretty much the same. 383 plus overall next gen cards and 2 base 83 plus overall cards. Again, it shouldn't be base, it's just any 83 plus overall card. And if you don't know how to make an 83 plus overall cards and you want to make them from scratch, you have to trade in 381 plus next gen cards and you get yourself 183 overall card. Same as last week, we can earn 1 MSP for free this week as well, because once you complete the next gen week 2 objectives, you get yourself 183 overall card, and once you finish the 35 games, you also get 181 overall card. Then we also have the hot moments where you can get 181 and 183 overall card for free. So the changes they made to this week's moments compared to last ones. So for example, if we look at last week's get 3 goals with Michiko, you are down 3 goals. Then this week you are not down 3 goals with Celebrini. So basically you can actually aim for those empty net goals. Same about the 2 goals. You are not down by 2 goals or whatever it was with Jen Smith. No, actually you was down by 3 goals. So again, just aim for those empty netted goals. Score 1 goal with any player and then just go for an empty netters. I personally find it very difficult. I will still give it a go, maybe I will complete it, but if you're better than me in this video game, just go and try to score those empty netter goals because that probably will be the easiest way to complete it. And if you completed the objectives and if you completed the moments, you already have 283 overall cards, 281 overall cards, and the last one will come from the Wildcard. The good thing is Wildcard is not mascot one this week, so you can actually draft the players, and for a change, they actually gave us an MSP, so I was able to draft Celebrini, and I will try him out in Wildcard to see how he plays. Last weekend, I tried out Michiko and I was not really happy about how he played. I don't know, Wildcard is probably not the best mode to try out the MSPs, but hey, if they are giving us it for free and we can try it out for, I don't know, 20 plus games, why not? But on the other hand, the Wildcard is exactly as it was last week, no any changes. By completing it, you will get 1 random 81 overall next gen player, and by completing all of it, 1 random 84 overall next gen player. We also have a week 2 next gen base cards, which I probably would say they are only usable for objectives. Maybe some of them actually can be used in your team if you are a fan of the player, but I personally will pick up Artur Shilovs and he will be my backup goalie for the objectives. We also have Justus Annunen, Michael Missa, Riley Haid, David Enstrom, Zachary Bolduk, Oliver Kapanen, Ahil Thomas, and all the other guys. EA also dropped the wildcard cards, which again, if you don't pull them in the packs, you cannot really make it. Matt Duchene should probably be a good one, Alex DeBrincat as well. So just let's have a quick look at the base card. Justus Annunen, 6.4 goalkeeper. I don't really think he will play much better than his team of the week card, but if you are building a team, then why not pick him up? Akil Thomas is also a good one just because he have 87 speed, 86 acceleration, and 90 agility. His shooting and handsets might not be the best, but just to grind out those objectives, to score goals, go, I don't know, for 1Ts and stuff like that, he will definitely do the job. Even Artur Shilovs could be a usable goalie in actual online games because he's 6.4 and the size is the only thing what matters for a goalkeeper this year. Pretty much same as every other year, because I don't remember when you could actually use the best goalkeepers in actual NHL in the video game and they would actually matter. The overalls do matter and they make a difference as you progress in a game cycle, but at the same time there are people who are using silver goalkeepers all year long and they still somehow manage to win the games. Because we all know it's not about the goalkeeper, it's about how you play your defense. And the card I really want to try out is this Dennis Hildeby, just because he's 6.7. If you're looking for a tall goalkeeper, this is your guy. Speed 80, the rebound control is also 80, aggression is 60, positioning 80. Like the stats are very mid, but if you're just looking for a guy who will basically cover every everything in the net, then this is your guy. I probably would suggest you go giving him a try in your, I don't know, squad battle games while you're grinding objectives, see how he plays, maybe try to play on superstar difficulty just to give him a little bit more challenge, but in general, 100% want to try out this player. He's also not very expensive, 32k, you can actually get him, I think, for like 30k, this is what I saw yesterday, someone was selling him for 25k as well, so if you're just lucky, go pick him up for the objectives, see how he plays, and maybe you find yourself a goalkeeper. If you want to make any of the MSPs from scratch, I still would go with an 81 overall cards, because you have to trade in 3 for 183, so you basically need 9 of them. And that would cost you 270k, and you probably just would need to buy a few 83 plus cards, or maybe just use some of your fodder you earn in the game. So I still believe you can make one MSP for around 350k, or even less if you manage to snipe someone. The cheapest 83 plus overall next gen cards will be for around 92, 93, let's say, I don't know, 94 in average, but you can actually snipe some for them, let's say 91. I saw people even selling them for 85, maybe that was an accident, but that's what the cost is for these cards. So yes, if you manage to snipe some of these cards for 90k, the cost would be the same, but most of the time you can actually snipe the 81s cheaper, because once people are opening packs, you will see more and more people pulling the 81 plus overall next gen cards, because the set is still out for 20 days, so there is no need to rush. Just make sure you complete the objectives and complete the wildcard. The moments will not disappear, and you can just go back and play them at any time, and for the next 20 days, just play the game, open the packs, because these players will still be in the packs, and you will be able to make probably Barzal and another MSP. For myself personally, I will try to get Mathew Barzal and then Celebrini, just in case he actually wins the Calder, because I think his card at 99 overall, even in June, would be fun. I know we would still need to pay for upgrades, but last year I made this mistake with Bedard, and I was really regretting it, because once they released his team of the season, you could actually trade in his MSP, and I didn't have it. So this year I'm not doing the same mistake, so I will make Celebrini with the hope that he's getting a team of the season card. Okay guys, that's it for me. I think the content was okay, but I was expecting again a little bit more cards. They're just focusing on next gen and really forgetting about everything else what is happening in real NHL. I'm not happy how they release the contents, because they basically just dump the cards and then move on. I miss the days when we had so many cards, the content would be more often, but again, it is what it is, and at this point we just need to hope that something changed. The good thing is, in 5 days the new XP season drops, so it means that's Thursday next week. So for the first time ever in many years, we will have a 4-day content drop, so we will see it on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. I really hope EA don't mess that up and we still get the content on Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday, even considering the XP season drops on Thursday. But if that's the case, I'm happy. Really hope that season 2 is a massive turnaround from season 1 and we will not see these bronze player packs ever again. If the season 2 is the same as season 1, then we are screwed, but at least MLB The Show dropped a really great content, so we can always go and play that. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video, have a good one and see you on the ice.